Menopause is a phase of woman's life where we need that extra care, attention, and intention to make your life a better situation. You should know one thing, that hormones never existed as we were children, and hormones decrease as we go into menopause. So there is much not a greater difference in your life when you compare to your childhood and your menopausal age. It means that our hormones came after the period started, and they decrease and stop after the menopause starts. So we did have a good childhood then, and we will have a good adult life, perimenopausal and menopausal life, if you have the intention to make it better. Now, what is menopause? Menopause is a phase. Why I call it a phase is because there is pre-menopause, couple of months, couple of years before the menopause arrives. Menopause again when the periods stop, and post-menopause is the time after the periods stop. Now, pre-menopause can extend between 3 months to 3 years before your periods are going to technically stop, where you can see little bit fluctuations in your periods, maybe heavy periods, less periods, more frequent periods, distant or long periods, and some fluctuations in your hormones regarding mood swings, weight gain, and sleep disturbances. You can have hot flushes, you can have bone pains, you can have temper tantrums, and so many such symptoms. So, premenopause can be easily identified when you are going through these disturbances and actually do not want to face these, but you are recurrent, you are having recurrent episodes of these problems again and again. Now, once your eggs count decrease and your eggs finish in the body, that is when there is no estrogen and there is no progesterone. So the effect of estrogen and progesterone that gives your periods does not happen, and menopause comes in. And when menopause comes in, you will not have your periods. Technically, if you do not have your periods for 6 months to 1 year, then that is very clearly evident that you are in menopause, which you can confirm it with certain blood tests where you can check your hormones, and they'll be pretty much in the values of menopause. And also, when you do a scan, the lining of the uterus is thin. That means the estrogenic activity is not there and progesterogenic activity will not be there. And after the menopause has come in, the next phase of life is post-menopause. So pre-menopause, menopause, and post-menopause. How to take care of these problems is everybody's attention. But there is one very important thing, that this is just a phase of life which you can have a very, very smooth ride once you try to manage your lifestyle and once you try to manage your physical and mental well-being. And it is easy too. All that you have to remember is to accept the change and be positive about it. Most of the time, women do not accept change and would definitely try to look and behave like they are in their 20s or 30s. That, in contrast, gives you another level of stress that is causing more problem and adding to your menopausal problems. So it is important to accept that you're 40 plus. That is usually the time of premenopause. 45 usually the time of menopause, and post 45, 48 postmenopausal. There can be variations when you have lesser egg count. We have seen menopause even women of 25, 30 years, which is called as premature ovarian failure, and women who have had many children have even not got menopause to 52 to 54 years. because it all depends on the number of eggs inside the ovary.